Hey guys, Gemma from ASD Rocks. I'm wanting to talk to you today about the growth and everything that's happened in the last couple of weeks and my inability to maybe get back to you as quickly as I might usually. So obviously, I don't know, a few months ago when anybody contacted me or needed help or was asking for some advice or knowledge or anything like that, I was able to get back to them immediately and really help everybody out as soon as they needed it. With the way things have gone with the page and the popularity and the number of messages that I'm getting through have gone from 5 or 10 a day to, in some cases, up to 2,000 or 3,000 a day. And while the majority of them aren't important and are actually just, advertising or spam or something like that, it's stopping me from being able to find the messages that are important because my inbox is just completely flooded. So if you have been sending me messages and I haven't gotten back to you, I really am trying to sort through all of these messages. I just would ask that you be patient with me to filter through everything that I can filter through as fast as I can. Obviously, I also make sure that I keep up on all of the comments that are coming through. Now, in regards to the comments, obviously ASD Rocks has a really, really strict bullying, whatever you want to call it, a strict bullying, no bullying, policy, a strict bullying policy. And so sometimes ideas and people will clash, and I understand that, and sometimes people won't agree with what I do. And I leave their comments up there because I feel that everybody has the right to comment. I do take down any inappropriate comments that are inappropriate. I'll just leave that up to your own imagination. And I do and will ban users if there are cases of bullying. And I will stick up for people who I feel that are being bullied. So I have a lot going on at the moment. I really want to keep the content up. I really want to make sure that I'm producing the videos so that you guys can see what's going on and how things have changed and how things have progressed with us over the last 17 years. So I'm sort of stuck between making content, which at the moment, for example, the food video that I'm working on has taken the last 7 years to get the footage. The shaving video took 4 years to get the footage. It was really easy when I started because I had all the content and I could just edit it through because they were all home videos, and I realized, I've got these home videos, I'll, put them out, and all I had to do was edit small clips together. But now, the process takes as long as it takes, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get Bo to accept a new food. I don't know how long it's going to take Bo to take on new information or what's going to be happening from day to day. This is not a scripted movie. This is not a season finale of Atypical. This is not The Good Doctor. This is real life. It's not, this isn't about me portraying myself as the perfect mother, because I can guarantee you I am not. Up on this page are many, many mistakes I've made, and the point of these mistakes, hopefully, is not to just grill me about them. I'm aware that they are mistakes. I'm aware that I am fallible and I'm not the perfect mother. That's why I put this up here, so that other people can see and learn from my mistakes and hopefully not pass those mistakes on to their kids. The point, in my opinion, of education is not just to say, oh, this worked, because it won't work for everybody. And sometimes looking how I've failed, maybe that tactic will work for your child. So it's just as valuable to put up these errors, mistakes, or miscommunications, or just my complete honesty, so that people know that this is a place where you can just be you. I'm not concerned at all about any of the comments that come through that have a go at me. So don't worry about that, guys. Honestly, I know who you are, and I know that a lot of you have jumped on and jumped into my defense, and I really appreciate it. A lot of the comments are absolutely ignorant. People don't even know they're on an autism page. So, we need, some people have made outrageous statements saying that if they had a child like Bo, they would have put him up for adoption. And my idea is not to necessarily berate that person, but show that person how far he's come, and that you don't have to give up on your child when you get that diagnosis. You don't have to feel so completely overwhelmed and so upset and alone, because that diagnosis is not the end of the world. That diagnosis just means you have the most amazing ability to work with a child in a completely different way to how you had thought it was going to happen. So again, if you have messaged me in the last couple of weeks and I haven't gotten back to you, do me a favor, send me a new message, because I have managed to sort through quite a few of them and get down to, I think, the last 4 or 5 days, and it's taken me every day pretty much. Again, the same in the comments. I'm spending a lot of my time banning comments that are inappropriate. So, I'm trying to get around to the ones who are valid and have questions. And it's really frustrating, it really is, because they're the ones that I want to benefit from all of this. They're the ones that I want to see flourish in this environment with us and create the ASD Rocks family community, where we all say, I've had that, and I tried this, and how did that work for you? And that sort of thing, where it's like a support group, but without having to get out of the house with an autistic child, which is often impossible. So, I think things, they have settled down somewhat, and I think they will continue to settle down. It seems to be sort of doing a little bit of this at the moment, whereas before it was just like, and we were all sort of standing here, Bo, Finn, and I were just, what happened? So now we're used to it. I've changed my style of how I get through things, but I just want you to know, if you are a genuine, true person that is trying to get through to me, I do always try to get to every single one of the messages, if you are a valid person that is in need, or making a valid comment, even then. But at the moment, it's a little bit like finding a needle in a haystack. So if I haven't gotten back to you, or if Finn or Bo have not responded through me, because they do not have access to these messages. So I highly suggest that all of you who are sending messages to my children just stop, because they don't get them. So you just go straight into the delete, the ban user, and the bin. If any no one can get through to the boys that's not through me. So you may as well just stop. And that would really help me actually help people who need it. So, all right, guys, ASD Rocks, please, if I haven't replied to you, send me another message, because I'm kind of sitting on top of it now. I've still got, it's like an iceberg. I see the top, and I've still got all of this underneath that I haven't gotten to from the past week. So if I haven't gotten back to you, send me another message. I really, really hope our community has grown with really amazing, incredible people and some incredible stories. I highly, highly suggest that some of you read some of the comments. Ignore the ones that we don't like. Let's just, be the bigger people, keep the moral high ground. But some people have shared their experiences And some of them have been quite jaw-dropping. I have had people in their 50s, 60s, 70s contacting me who are looking for diagnoses. I have had people who are yet still waiting for diagnosis for their children, for themselves. And all of the feedback that has come from within our little community, which is not so little now, it's the worldwide little community, have been, in some cases for me, so moving to read some of these stories and know that they're feeling these things too. So, which is what I set out to do. So guys, if I've not gotten back to you, please message me again. Please be patient with me. Please be patient with other people. Common sense is not common, okay? So ASD rocks, guys. The boys are like, oh, so excited. If you haven't seen Finn's thank you video, it is so cute. Bo is in a little bit of shock. He's sort of just still taking it in at the moment and processing, and I'm going to let him do that for as long as he needs to, because that's what the ASD world is about, not forcing people onto our timelines. So he's sort of taking on the whole concept. He totally understood and knew, and you hopefully will have seen the video where it says, you know, he's autistic, he's not an idiot, and he's fully aware where it is and what's going on. But none of us ever thought that we would get up to, you know, over 500,000 views on videos and things like that. No, sorry, over 600 million views. It's just crazy. I mean, honestly, I can't believe some of it. So anyway, look, also the other thing is, guys, there are some videos that are going viral and then some that aren't. And I think a lot of people are sort of just watching the one video that they see or is being shared. There is some incredible content. Lower down, scroll, go through the videos and scroll, go lower down, find out where we started, not just where we are, because that is where the beauty of the journey is. It's not just how we deal with things now. And I think also a lot of the comments that have come, they're taking it as this is how he's been since he was born, and it's not. So please embrace the journey, not just the now, and see what amazing possibilities are out there if you just learn to change the way you speak. Because I didn't used to speak like this. I wasn't as aware of the words I used. I wasn't as slow. I wasn't as pointed and calculated with the words that I used or how I spoke. Even possibly my diction has gotten better, because if he didn't understand the word, we would, you know, everything. I've had to change everything, and it has been a 17-year journey for me. So again, guys, just be a beautiful person to every single person that you encounter, and then you won't even have to worry about whether they've got ASD or not, or ADHD, or any other label, or Tourette's, or anything that, you know, we're all just people. And the truth is, no matter what our capabilities are, we have feelings. And I think that, you know, I understand that a lot of people are just sort of happy to pop up their opinion about certain things they see from the moment they see it. But, you know, if we all had to think a little bit more about our words like I do with Bo and how I've had to communicate with him, maybe the world would be a little bit less rude, and maybe everyone would get along a little bit better. So ASD rocks, again, I'm leaving it at that. You know who you are, my awesome ASD rocks fam. And yeah, I can't wait to hear from you, and never ever stop writing to me. Never stop asking your questions. If there's a video that you want, let me know. All right.